OnePlus introduced its flagship in its latest event called OnePlus 9 Pro, which I will review in this video. Let's the video. In terms of design, this phone weighs 198 grams, and its thickness is 8.7mm and its size is 6.7 inches, and the phone is comfortable and slightly lighter than other flagships. The back panel is protected by Gorilla Glass 5, and 4 lenses and flash are placed in a rectangle frame on the back panel of the phone, and there is a Hasselblad logo on the lens frame, which I will explain. The protrusions of the camera is a little annoying and too much. The middle frame is curved and made of aluminum. On the front panel is a very curved display with a selfie camera in the form of a punch hole in the corner, and 90% of the front panel is the display, which is really great. The front panel is also protected by Gorilla Glass 5, which is slightly less resistant than other flagships. OnePlus 9 has IP68 standard and is completely waterproof. Display of the OnePlus 9 Pro is LTPO Fluid AMOLED 2 with 2K resolution, which in addition to supporting HDR10 Plus content, can display more than 1 billion colors. The quality and depth of the black color of this display is very good and acceptable. The screen brightness of this phone is 1300 nits, and the pixel density is 525 ppi, and there is no problem to see the content in it. The refresh rate of this display is also 120Hz adaptive, which in addition to high speed has optimal battery consumption. In terms of security, the OnePlus 9 Pro has an optical fingerprint sensor under the display that has excellent speed and good security. Face recognition is also done with a selfie camera, which has good speed but little security. The camera of this phone is designed by Hasselblad. The main lens is 48 megapixels. The photos have a great sharpness and dynamic range, but the colors are a bit unreal and the software sharpness is annoying. In night mode, the photos have a little noise and the exposure increases well. The phone also has a 2 megapixels depth sensor to capture better portrait photos. In portrait mode, the subject is well separated from the background and the details of the subject are displayed well. You can also record 4K 120 frames per second video with the main camera of this device, which is great. The ultra-wide lens of the OnePlus 9 Pro is 50 megapixels and the photo quality is very similar to the main camera and is one of the best ultra-wide lenses. The telephoto lens of this device is 8 megapixels and has a 3 times of optical zoom, and the photo have a very good quality up to 3 times zoom. The selfie camera of this phone is 16 megapixels, which shows the details well, but it has software sharpness and its dynamic range is average. Also with a selfie camera, you can record 1080 videos at 30 frames per second, which is not satisfactory. OnePlus 9 Pro has a very good camera, but it is not the best, and it can be said that the Hasselblad logo on this phone is almost a clickbait. OnePlus 9 Pro has a Snapdragon 888 and 12 gigabits of fast LPDDR5 RAM, and there is no lag or slowness in it, and it is very fast. The phone also has a UFS 3.1 data storage system, which is great, but a slight overheating can be seen in this phone, which is annoying. In terms of software, this device has software support for up to 2 years, and now it has Android 11 and Oxygen OS 11, which have very personalization features and capabilities, and in my opinion, this phone is one of the best Android phones in terms of software. The battery of the OnePlus 9 Pro is 4500 mAh and lithium polymer. The phone can be used from morning to evening in semi-heavy use without the need for a charger, which is a poor performance for the flagship, but the charger of this phone is 65 watts and can be fully charged the phone in 48 minutes, which is great. This device has a stereo speaker that has a high volume and relatively good quality. Its microphone performance is also excellent. This phone is a good flagship, but it was not what we expected, but it is worth buying. Thanks for watching. If you like my content, subscribe to my channel, and if you like this video, like it. Have a purpose for your life and strive for your goals. Goodbye, see you in next video.